Hello, my name is Kazu. Nice to meet you. This is part of my 365-day daily challenge. Speaking English for 30 minutes straight using those questions. No script, just spontaneous answers. Just like the real exam. Let's get started. How's it going, everybody? Today is day 278. 278. What the? Why, it rewinded? It's rewinded. I edited the size of this file. I don't know how to use this. It's fucking annoying. I hate this. Yeah, anyway. I don't like this, but yeah. Oh, this. I tried to, like shrink or enlarge the size of this window. All the time it's rewinded. It went back. It goes back to the beginning. The first size. Fucking hate this. Yeah, anyway, maybe I don't even need to show this because it's meaningless anyway. By the way, today's day 278. Today is day 278. I don't know why, but day 262 was seen 38 times, and it has 4 likes. I don't know, maybe I should check what I said in this challenge, in this day, in day 262, not in this day. Yeah, I shouldn't have said that in the day, or in day 262. Anyway, so let's review. Okay, yesterday I went to the Mori Art Museum to see the works of Ron Mueck. Actually, I'm wondering where he's from. Yeah, let's ask ChatGPT where he's from. Oh, he's from Australia. Nice. Oh, that's why his first exposure was in Australia. The explanation, his profile said that. And I would like to go to Australia. I've never been. I've never been to Australia. I've never been to Australia. I want to go to New Zealand too, and Switzerland. Yeah. So, especially Switzerland. I really wanna go to Switzerland because its nature sounds beautiful. Like I've seen a lot of uh, pictures in Switzerland on Instagram. They were so beautiful, like uh, cascades, falls, waterfalls in the mountain. Mountain. I really want to go to Switzerland because its nature looks beautiful. I've just seen the pictures of natural scenery in Switzerland on Instagram. Even, you know, I guess they are affected by, some ups or something, but they are still beautiful and like cascades, waterfalls, and mountains. Yeah, I wanna go see real things, real nature in Switzerland. Anyway, yeah. So yesterday I went to the Mori Art Museum to see the works of Romuek, who is from Australia. His works look incredibly realistic. His works look incredibly realistic. For example, one of them shows a mother uh, uh, on the premise. His works are sculptures, and one of them shows a woman sculpture carrying a plastic bag full of everyday items, and especially hard face expression. We can tell she is sad. You know why? Because the author Romuek, he, you know, he express humans' emotion into his works. That's why we can tell the mother's feeling, emotion from her face expression. That's not usual, And it is not life size. It's just a little bit smaller than life size. I don't know, I don't know how he decide the size, but it is really interesting. A mother carrying a plastic bag full of everyday items. They are sculptures of human figures. They are sculptures of human figures. They are sculptures of human figures, but sometimes they are smaller than life size, and sometimes they are bigger, much bigger than life size. One of his works, it's called Math. There are numerous, I don't know, numerous means how many you imagine, but yeah, lots of skulls are in the museum's floor space room. Yeah. Bunch of them, or yeah, just many of them, and they are so realistic that they look as if they could start moving at any moment. They are so realistic that they look as if they could start moving at any moment. For example, I forgot the name of the work. I forgot the name. I forgot the name. Yeah, this one. In bed, yeah. Works in bed. Like the huge sculpture. A woman lying in bed. A figure of a woman. The sculpture. The huge sculpture of a woman lying in bed. It was too real that I thought it almost, started moving at any moment. Her face, her skin, yeah, her eyes and everything. So real. Yeah, that you should see his works in person if you have a chance. He really understands facial expressions, the structure of the human body, and everything in between. That is why his works feel so real. That is why his works feel so real. He can shrink or enlarge the human body however he wants, because he understands everything of human beings, especially structure of our bodies, structure of our body. He can shrink or enlarge the human body however he wants. So it reminded me again how powerful real things can be. Sometimes we are satisfied with images or photos of real things, but the real thing is still different. For example, we usually listen to music on our phones or through digital files. Listening to a live performance in person is completely different. He really understands facial expressions. They were that realistic, so I was really surprised. At first, it may look like he is simply copying real people, but it is not just copying. They are so realistic that they look as if they could start moving at any moment. It may look like he is simply copying real people, but it is not just copying. At first, it may look like he is simply copying real people, but it is not just copying. He really understands facial expressions, the structure of human facial expressions, the structure of the body, the structure of the human body, and everything in between. Everything in between. That is why his works feel so real. He can shrink or enlarge. He can shrink or enlarge the human body however he wants. However he wants. However he wants. So it reminded me again that how powerful real things can be. Real things can be. It reminded me again how powerful real things can be. Man, I hate this. Yeah, let's correct what I said. Maska. I really want to go to Switzerland because its nature looks beautiful. I've only seen pictures. I've only seen pictures of Switzerland's natural scenery on Instagram. So far, I guess those pictures are probably edited or enhanced by some apps. I guess those pictures are probably edited or enhanced by some apps. The waterfalls, the mountains, and the landscapes. The waterfalls, mountains, the waterfalls, the mountains, and the landscapes. I want to go there to see the real thing, real nature in Switzerland, to see the works. His works look incredibly realistic. To give some background, his works are sculptures. To give some background, his works are sculptures. His old works are sculptures. As background, his works are sculptures. A sculpture of a woman carrying shopping bags full of everyday items. Carrying shopping bags full of everyday items. Her facial expression. You can tell that she is sad or exhausted. The artist from Munich, he expresses human emotions through his works. He expresses human emotions through his works. We can sense the mother's feelings from her facial expression. That is not something you usually see. I don't know exactly why he chose that size. I don't know why exactly he chose that size. Smaller than life size or larger than life size. One of his works is called Mass. A large number of skulls are displayed in the museum gallery. Maybe it depends on the museum. Like you can see the different configuration of the skulls, because it really depends on the place, you know, the size of the room. So yeah, that was interesting. A whole bunch of them. They're so realistic that they look as if they could start moving at any moment. I was in bed. It's a huge sculpture of a woman lying in bed. Huge sculpture of a woman lying in bed. It looked so real that I felt as if she might start moving at any moment. It looked so real that I felt as if she might start moving at any moment. Her face, her skin, her eyes, everything looked incredibly real. If you have a chance, you should see his works in person. If you have a chance, you should see his works in person. He understands the human body so deeply. He can shrink or enlarge the human body however he wants. It reminded me again how powerful real things can be. Sometimes be satisfied with images or photos of real things. The real thing is different. It's music on our phones through digital files. We usually listen to music on our phones or through digital files. Listening to a live performance in person is completely different. Today I was supposed to wake up at 5 a.m. but I woke up 7 because I went to bed at 1 or midnight, 1 a.m. or midnight. That's why I couldn't wake up. So today I'm gonna go to bed soon. I think. So far I've been able to keep doing this in a row. Continuously. Constantly. Yes. And actually I have lots of things to do. Like I have midterms of most of my class. There are midterms for most of my classes soon. I already finished kind of midterm for my advanced English speaking class. Yeah, the presentation was kind of like a midterm. But still I have 3 classes of them: management, strategy, and macroeconomics, and corporate valuation class. So I need to study, and still I wanna have I've kept studying for bookkeeping? What was that? Bookkeeping certification. I'm studying for the bookkeeping certification. I've kept studying for bookkeeping certification. Thank you.